right there. I like that.
Not everybody has access to a print shop.
But to Alan's point, straight the honest to your voters, loyal to your best friend, decent enough to kill off his parents. Great punchline to end the scene. It's
But
time.
hey, he said you'll be found alive living with the bears in Oregon.
Why not? In the woods in Oregon. Why not? Why Oregon? They're in Philadelphia. What did he just recently play the Oregon Trail?
No. Oh my God!
That's it, Terry.
Just remember, they were able to kill 300 pounds. Remember, they managed to get 300 pounds worth. They managed to get 300 pounds worth of food, but they can only carry 50 pounds back to the wagon. Yeah. And also,
why not go back more than once? That's
yeah.
I never understood. Anyway,
and oh man, it was tough. I had to eat a lizard and drink my urine. You're only gone there for 10 minutes.
Oregon Trail, gotta love it.
Yeah. The only game.
Someone else did crack up with the dysentery joke there besides me. That was a very good line.
The only game where you can die by crapping yourself to death.
I wonder how many people even know what the hell Oregon Trail is. I don't know that exists. Like, what the fuck are they talking about?
And that's what Wikipedia is for.
No, seriously. All right, so we cut to the debate, and this is where you said it was like should have been Minkus.
Yeah.
Alan W. Mice.
Minkus. It should have been Minkus. Could it have been Minkus?
But he was down the hall.
Yeah.
Down the hall. We'll see him in like 2 years. We'll see him in like 2 years.
It's like the 13th story in Wayside School.
So Alan W. Mice, apparently, that's his name. Cory A. Matthews, A.O. Matthews.
Ooh.
Thank you. And then and Feedy's going to moderate. Okay, cool. Makes sense. No problem here. He's the principal. That makes perfect sense.
He's the principal. He could do whatever he wants. He also has the megaphone.
Yes. I love that scene. I love that. Anyway, slim pickings indeed. That's exactly Petey's reaction to Alvin and Cory is, until Turner comes out with another podium, and he puts it on the stage, and it's for Sean.
Yeah.
But I love Petey's reaction. Like, I thought you said I could moderate, but there's more to moderate.
Yeah.
Oh. Out comes Sean. I quit. That was very funny.
Sean Hunt. I was going to say, more ideas to spread around here. Sean Hunter. I quit.
So, I personally loved Turner because Cory's like, is this fair? And Peter's like, is this fair?
Yeah.
The democratic process.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is he talking about anymore? He's trying to be all official, and it's just getting more ridiculous as we go along. So, immediately, the icky girls thing comes up immediately in conversation. But that was a long time ago when Sean had cooties.
When I had cooties.
What the fuck are we talking about now? Where are we?
What, was he quarantined?
Well, no, now he's cootie-free and girl-friendly.
And he could do this.
He could do that, yes, as we learned earlier this season.
40 yard. Was
it a 40 yard?
I think it was, yeah.
40 yards. His co-candidate, Paula Kelly. Apparently we do co-candidates now. Is this fair? Turner goes off in his spiel, and Petey tells him to shut up. I love Petey and Turner's relationship. It gets better as the season continues. I love their relationship so much. So, at this point, as it gets even more out of hand, Turner actually, Feeney's pretty much saying, "Wait, how long are you gonna let this go?" And Turner's enjoying it. Maybe but maybe just one more minute.
It's like a train wreck.
It really turned into a train wreck at this point because Sean and Cory just start yelling at each other. Yeah. And Alvin's just standing there like.
He's like, I'll just let my opponents tear each other apart.
Exactly. It's like, oddly enough, the most brilliant thing out of the whole episode. Because he's just like, hey, they're gonna fight. I'm just gonna stand here and wait.
Somebody bring me some popcorn and a soda, please.
But then this all turns into apparently Cory jumped off a bridge at a mini golf thing, and Sean told him
he goes,
to.
if he jumped off a bridge, would you do it? I have.
And Alvin's like, would you want to elect someone who's jumped off a bridge?
It was a mini golf bridge. I jumped in there to get your ball.
So this turns into Sean and okay, what the hell was said by Cory that really pissed off Alvin?
Oh,
What the
man.
hell did he say? Because I missed half of it, and then he goes, and then Alvin's response was, my mother does not buy my own clothes.
It's just, oh, man.
And then he quits. He walks off and he resigns. I'm like, what the hell just happened? Like,
just a minute. I got to go back here.
So, as you figure that out, Feeny cracked me up. Because he goes, take it back to your homeroom, vote for the remaining candidates, and may God have mercy on your soul.
I can't remember what it was.
Very funny. It was very funny.
I think it was some kind of attack there where...
But how the hell did we get to my mother doesn't buy my clothes? What the hell does that even mean? So anyway.
Well, no, what happened was he attacked... I think he said like something embarrassing about him. I think he was thought he was responding to it, but he said something different. My mother does not buy my clothes.
He resigns, and he's on.
I resign.
God. So, at one point, now we're at it's Sean versus Cory, and Cory resigns because he says, "I came up here to learn who I was, and I don't know anything." And Sean's response was, "I know less than he does." Okay, thank you for that. So now they both resign. Paula gets insulted, but then Sean takes her to get a burger, and everything's fine.
She goes, "I wanted to be president. You want to get a burger? I quit."
And they leave, and they're gone. So that leaves nobody on stage. Nobody knows what to do here now. And Feeney's going to send him back to homeroom, and it's Topanga. Of course.
Says here, well, Mr. Turner, your little experiment in democracy has left the 8th grade leaderless for next year. Too bad. I was looking forward to Matthews' 5-day weekend.
Right to the end with that joke.
Oh, and the line we were looking for earlier is, Mr. Turner, all I've heard from your little election are ridiculous promises and character assassinations. Too much like the real thing, George?
There you go. Perfect. So, Topanga, of course, steps up and goes under the whole thing of the graffiti on the walls and the food and the voices of the people, all the stuff that Cory said earlier. And
what about a water slide? You got it.
But I do love, again, Turner and Feeney. Feeney pretty much said to him, do you know how lucky you are? Yes. Very lucky. Very lucky.
Topanga.
Credits. Executive producer.
Michael Jacobs.
Nope.
Topanga.
I forgot that was in his episode. I really did. So, that's that. We cut home for the post-credits of the credit sequence, obviously. And I forgot this ever happened. I forgot this ever happened. Where we're talking about the election, how Cory resigned from after making promises he couldn't keep. And somehow this turned into Amy convincing Alan that at one time he promised her a trip to Paris. And then turned it around to him actually saying, book the trip to Paris.
Yeah.
And Eric of all people,
catches on.
Caught on to the whole thing and realized that Amy completely convinced Alan to take her on a vacation. Completely outsmarted him.
Did he really promise he'd take you to Paris? Yeah, just now.
Brilliant. Wow. Eric pointed this out. What a weird episode this was. This is a weird 25 minutes.
And somehow I get the feeling that Topanga will be a more tyrannic leader than any of them.
Well, it is Topanga, so it makes perfect sense that she would be president.
So, should we look forward to our future as breeding stock?
Oh, God. So, rating?
9.
I'm not even going that high. I'm going to go 7 because it was a weird episode and it wasn't nearly as funny as I was hoping. What are we doing next?
Just a moment, because normally you're the one who says this.
I always do.
Breaking up is really, really hard to do.
Written by Mark Blutman and Howard Busgang?
Blutman and Chronic.
Blutman and Busgang. Apparently.
Cory gets a date for a couple's party. Sean nudges him to end the relationship before it goes on too long, but Cory cannot find the nerve to dump her. Will they be stuck together forever? And
directed by Jeff McCracken. So let me get this straight. It's Blutman and Busgang and McCracken.
My.
What the hell? All right. We'll wrap things up here. Thank you all for listening. You can contact us at the Boy Meets Retrocast at gmail.com. Retro at gmail.com. Over on Twitter, I know a lot of people. We have a lot of followers over on Twitter that follow this show. It has gotten crazy over there. We were and I'll get the number as I finish up this. You can call in your thoughts, and a lot of people don't do this, but 414-882-8965. Give us your thoughts on the episode. We'll play it here on the show. If you call something in, we will play it here on the show. And you can contact me personally, Riley1106 on Twitter. And a lot of fun stuff goes on Twitter. I do post things up a lot. Facebook gets busy. We have just changed our logo, which is cool. iTunes review. As I mentioned earlier, we had an iTunes review. We read it on the air. We will read your iTunes review on the air. By the way, we're at 246 followers on Twitter.
Nice.
That's fantastic. Actually, that's fantastic. Helping hit 250. So, that being said, thank you for listening to our episode. I'm Blake.
I'm Kyle.
Have a good day, everyone.
Do not anger the fiend.
When do you step in and teach them the democratic process?
If Matthews wins, Tuesday.
Mr. Turner, all I'm hearing from your little election are ridiculous promises and character assassination.
Too much like the real thing, George?
Yes, but don't we aspire for their generation to do better?
Yeah, we do, but we can't just tell them what to do. They have to learn for themselves.
So you believe in letting them make their own mistakes?
Yeah, I do. I don't think that's a bad way to go.
Nor I. In fact, I have that philosophy toward a certain young teacher that I know.
What, you mean me?